Morning,
Good
Mal.
morning. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
doing great, sir. Yeah,
yeah,
I'm well.
it's
How
very
about you,
cold.
sir?
I'm fine. It's very cold here.
Mm-hmm.
Suddenly, the winter seems to have, uh, you know,
Mm-hmm.
finally, entered. I mean, you can't go out without a sweater in Bangalore. It's not cold
Mm-hmm.
like Delhi, but yeah, it's quite cold. How's it there in Bombay?
Weather is moderate.
Moderate. It's the
Yeah.
best time of the
And
year, I think.
yes. Yes, you said
Uh,
yes.
in March because there's a wedding.
Oh.
Uh, there is there's a very old friend of mine in Dubai whose
Uh-huh.
daughter is getting married in first week of March,
Okay.
and they are from Bombay originally.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not originally. I mean, they are from Mangalore, but I settled in Bombay. I think
Mm-hmm.
somewhere Jogeshwari, I think the area,
Yogeshwari.
but
Okay.
the wedding is in some location. I just got the invitation yesterday. I had
Okay.
promised to attend because he happens to be my oldest friend when I was there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and his daughter has grown. We have seen her growing up from very young age
Yes.
and finally getting married. So
Mm-hmm.
I also happen to know the other side,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
funnily. But yeah, because they were also in Dubai, uh, working in Dubai, the parents of the boy, and he studied in Dubai. So he came to Bombay to work, I think. Now he's in some financial sector or something. Bombay, I don't come often, even though I have some people there, my niece, my friend's daughter, and this
Mm-hmm.
family who are settled there. But I avoid, I don't know, I'm not very familiar with Bombay that way.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
My first ever job was in Bombay, but that was way
Okay.
back. I used to stay in Chembur and work for 6 months or 7 months, and then I never
Mm-hmm.
went back to work in Bombay. Do you like Bombay?
Yes, I like.
Why?
Because when as I came from Uttar Pradesh, from village,
Yeah,
so I got each and everything in Bombay. For
mm,
women, it's very safe place, I feel.
I believe. I heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that. I've seen it also. Bombay, I think people are. It's a very disciplined city.
Yes.
Uh, it's a very disciplined city. Generally, people don't have time for unnecessary. You
Uh,
know,
Even I left my quit my government job for to live in Bombay only.
ah. So you,
Yes.
yeah, yeah,
Yes,
you,
that job was in Uttar Pradesh. Not
yeah,
for one time, three time I was selected by, but I quit that job.
because you wanted to remain in Bombay.
Yes.
Once you, there is a saying about Bombay. I do. I think it's true.
Yes.
It says either you can love Bombay or you can hate Bombay.
Yes.
It depends on your experience, I think. Yeah,
Yes.
and it is so of all big cities.
Hmm.
Some people told me I've never been to Calcutta, but
Mm-hmm.
someone told me Calcutta is a fantastic place because the people are very good.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's not the place. Place is in a mess compared to
Yes.
Bombay. Bombay is very disciplined. Everything runs in time. Train runs in time. Lift
Yes.
runs. Electricity. Power cut is negligible. Very
Mm.
superbly managed city.
Yes.
Calcutta is the exact opposite.
Mm-hmm.
But they say the people are very kind. And again,
Mm-hmm.
is very safe. I believe in general.
Yeah.
Public transport, you can travel. Women, they're quite, you know, uh,
Yes.
the systems are good. That's what I heard. Now, I've
Yes.
never
Yes.
been
Yes.
there.
Actually, it is.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
So now, South, where we are from, are
Mm-hmm.
generally considered safe.
Mm-hmm.
People are a little more educated. They are quite calm. They're not. They don't get very worked up generally. South Indians are
Mm-hmm.
generally calm people.
Yeah.
Maybe because one historically it is because we have not been like North. They are very aggressive because they have been in the border.
Mm-hmm.
They have faced wars. They have faced attacks.
Yeah.
Any war which has happened 61, 65, 71 is all connected to the North.
Yeah.
Whereas West and South are relatively safer places.
Mm-hmm.
We feel more secure. Uh, the way we are positioned, we are not under threat. This is
Mm-hmm.
one reasoning behind why North Indians are more aggressive and South Indians are very mild. Could
Yes,
be, could be. I don't know because it may be some factors which come into
yes,
play. Okay, let's have a fun game today to begin with. Before we go one step ahead, is there are animal sounds and animal parts.
yes.
There are words for that. Are you aware of those? Uh,
Very few. I am aware because maybe I can say this time or not, but I know well because when I taught my daughter, so yes, I did that.
yes, in kindergarten and lower early
Yes,
classes, these things are probably taught. Uh, because I also
yes.
found out in Google, if you go to animal sounds, and there are actual sounds there: leopard,
Mm,
lion, parrot, deer, hippopotamus.
yeah.
If you press the sound icon, you will
Mm-hmm.
hear the actual sound, but you cannot describe it. It's an actual
Yeah.
sound, like a
Yes.
roar or a bark or a neigh or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
But you cannot put a word to it because you don't know the word. Maybe
Yes.
you know the sound. So I'll give you the name of the animal. You have to give me the
Yes.
sound, how it is
Okay. Yeah.
described. Okay, let's try a few. Uh, Dog,
Bark.
yes. Uh, Snake,
Snake.
yes.
Fish.
His,
Yeah.
yeah. Elephant,
Elephant. Roar.
no.
No.
Roar is for another animal. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Elephant is trumpets. The
Trumpet.
sound it makes with that with his
Yes.
you
Yes.
know the noise which he makes when he lifts his trunk.
Yeah.
Frog.
No, I don't know. Actually, I know, but I this time I'm
You're
not
not
able
getting.
to recall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
frog croaks. It
Frog
makes a
croak.
croaking sound. That sound you can hear on the Google, when you go to the Google for animal sounds. But that's the
Mm-hmm.
actual sound you'll hear, but you cannot describe it. That's what I'm
Yes.
saying. Because when you're writing or teaching, you need to know the
Mm-hmm.
actual word describing the sound. Cat,
Cat meow.
meow, or purr, Purr. Purr is it's a
Okay.
lighter sound than meow, right?
Okay.
Donkey
Donkey.
makes a very funny sound, but it's called bray, Bray, or
Bray.
Brays, brays, a donkey brays.
Bray.
Huh? The cow,
Cow.
maybe your daughter might know when maybe when
Yes.
she was
Yes.
younger, maybe when
Yeah.
she's younger, because these sounds are moo, Moo,
Yes.
moo or moose, as the case may be.
Yes.
Uh, a parrot, there's a word which says squawk, uh,
AK.
SQUAWK, yeah, squawk. It's got a noise like that. The squawk is like slightly loud. Okay, it repeats
Yes.
also. You can teach it to talk, because it
Okay.
can repeat words also. Sheep,
Sheep.
sheep is bleat, BLEAT, bleat. Horses, neigh,
Yeah.
NEIGH. It makes a loud pitched noise,
Yes.
which is called a
Horses.
neigh. Birds, anyway,
Chirp.
chirp
Chirping.
or tweet. Chirp is right. Tweet is another word. TWEET. Lion,
Lion roar.
yes. Bear,
Bear.
balu, no? What do you say in Hindi? Balu?
Yes.
Bear, yeah. Same, it rose, but in a
Roar.
lower tone. More of a roar or growl, but it's more like a roar. Duck, it's quack.
Squawk. Squawk. Yes.
Quack. Yeah, the noise is
Yeah.
also like that. Monkey, they make a lot of noise. So it's called chatter. Chatter is like
Chatter.
a lot of people talking at one time.
Yes,
So it
chatter.
means those, yeah. Deer,
Deer.
deer. Yeah, the
Deer.
deer. It has a long neck. So I believe because of that it grunts. The sound comes from inside.
Grunt.
So grunt. The
Grunt.
deer, giraffe, these are all having slightly longer neck. Uh, goat. Goat is same as sheep.
Okay.
Bleats. Goat and sheep, same family, more or less. So it bleats. Uh, wolf.
Mm.
Wolf is howl. It's got a very high pitch sound. You'll hear it when you if you check the Google thing. No, animal sounds. Bats are there. Bats are those. You know what bats are? What is inside the cave? You say something in
Bat.
Hindi. Bat,
Bat.
bat.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, I know.
yeah. Those flies and hangs upside down.
That's
Uh,
Hindi word is chamgadar.
mm. I don't. I've heard some other word also.
Yes, yes,
I'm not
bat.
sure.
Yeah.
It's not a very
And it's black
common.
color.
Yeah, yeah, black, and it
Black.
flies inside
Yeah,
the
yes.
cave or it's hanging
Yeah.
upside down. I've heard some other word also. What they say, I don't know. It screeches. It has a very
Okay.
screeching sound. No, these are only useful when you are describing something to somebody. No, I mean when you are talking about a sound of an animal. Okay, there are
Mm.
other words which have animal parts, meaning uh, what are the parts mean of the animal? Body
Animal
part.
part.
Body
Body
part.
part.
Yeah. For example, if I say uh, fangs, Fangs,
Fangs.
fangs actually are teeth.
Mm.
You know, uh, you relate fangs to, for example, snake. They have very sharp teeth in the front. They
Fangs.
open their
Teeth.
mouth. It has
Mm-hmm.
fangs. You could also have fangs in a tiger
Okay.
when they are
Yeah.
when you see their mouth open. It
Mm-hmm.
can
Yeah.
be very powerful fangs. There's another word called hooves. Hooves.
Hoove.
Hoves.
Yes.
Or if it is singular, it is Hoof. Hoof.
Hoove. Yeah.
Hoof or hooves. Singular plural. That belongs to a horse. The
Okay.
hooves is actually the leg, the feet
Okay.
part of the horse.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, claws. Claws, hand, claws.
Mm-hmm.
Who has them?
Claws.
Claw. So
Lion.
lion can have a similar line if you extend to a cat
Tiger.
family. Cat family, yeah. Any
Yeah.
cat,
Cat. Family.
any
Yes.
domestic cat also has fangs. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
claws. He will scratch you with it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, beak, Beak.
Okay. Beak. Beak.
That's part of the face.
Crane.
Yes,
And
any bird,
yes, yes.
any bird.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
an
It has beak.
eagle, it's a robin, it's a
Mm.
sparrow. It's any, but it's got different size of beak. That's all.
Yeah.
Some are long, some are short, as the case may be. Paws, Paws.
Horse. Yeah.
Paw again is a part of the leg and feet. I mean,
Mm.
uh,
Lion.
lion. Yeah, no, but more ideally it's dogs.
Dog.
Dogs
Dog.
have paws.
Dog.
Yeah, you can say that all these animals who walk on four legs
Mm-hmm.
have a area which can be called,
Horse.
paws also. Yeah,
Mm.
commonly used in a dog because it's a harmless thing. Trunk, Trunk.
Elephant.
Yes. Tusk,
Uh, tusk.
Tus.
Tree.
No, a tusk is elephant again. What is tusk? Is this? He's got a long tusk, no, in front with the
Yes.
trunk.
Yes. Yeah.
That's the elephant tusk. Wing, Wing,
W-I-N-G, wing.
wing.
Mm, mm,
Again, any bird, because it has the wing, no, to fly.
mm,
But depending on the
Got it.
bird, the wing can be large or tiny, small.
Yeah.
Because small birds, like even a pigeon has wings, but smaller.
Mm, Yes,
Eagle
yes.
has got bigger wings, wingspan. You say the wingspan because it's like describing an aircraft. The wing is large, or depending on the span in size of the wing.
Yeah.
Uh, Shell, Shell.
Mm, Yes, yes. No. Oh, tortoise?
Yes, predominantly tortoise.
Yeah.
There could be for others, but commonly
Mm,
tortoise. Scales, Scales. Scales. It is again on the body. It's called scales. It comes
Fish.
for any fish. Yeah, exactly.
Fish.
Fish,
Yeah.
scales. Uh, Antlers, Antlers. Antlers.
Yeah.
Think of any animal with, quite long horns,
And, uh, um,
S- something you would have seen quite often in any forest when you go.
yeah.
You'll see these quite harmless animals with those uh, long horns. We call it horns, but they in that animal you call it antlers. It's a deer. Okay,
Deer family. Yeah.
deer family is sambar. The other type of deer. Those type of animals which are there. There are many
Mm,
others in the forest.
mm.
So those are called antlers because they are quite
And plus,
long.
yes.
Long. Now fur, Fur.
Oh, fish.
No, fish is scale. Fur
Uh,
is any animal like a cat or even a
yeah,
lion,
yeah, yes,
or a
yeah,
tiger which has fur on its body.
yes, purple, yes, yes,
Coat, Coat, just like we wear a coat,
yes,
it's
yes, yes.
also known as a coat of the animal. That is,
Hippopotamus,
yeah, you could say hippopotamus. More usually described for a horse.
horse.
It's got a smooth coat or a shining coat
Okay.
or a gleaming coat. When they maintain the horse, uh, give
Mhm,
it a bath or maintain it,
mhm,
it looks shining. If you go to the racing horses,
mhm.
I've seen those horses are very tall, much taller
Yes.
than the normal horse you see, and the coat is gleaming, shining, as if they have
Mhm.
applied oil or something and making it look very impressive.
Yeah.
Uh, Flippers, Flippers,
Horse.
flippers. You've seen these animals, for example, like these are mammals. I mean, like a dolphin or a
Dolphin. Yes.
yeah, they have these flippers to walk on the
Okay. Mm-hmm.
on the ground when they either they are in the water or they are in the beach. They use those flippers. Yeah, just an idea. Some words which may come in when you're teaching somebody about animals or sound or
Mm-hmm.
parts. General information. That's all. Nothing else. I'm sure all nursery school teachers know it. Most of them,
Yes.
because they used to talking to children. Because
Yes.
in advanced communication, you generally don't get a chance to use these words. It's useful because um, you have to know the sound when you describe it. For
Yes.
example, what is the sound of a phone?
Food.
Phone.
Phone. Tring.
Yeah, but there's no word like tring.
Yes.
Tring is a description. The
Yes. Yes.
actual word of the phone, let me check. I think I put it somewhere. Uh, Phone is rings.
Ring.
RIN.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Phone
Tring
ring.
is descriptive. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
What about a mobile?
Mobile.
What is the
Ring.
sound? No, it's pings. Pings.
Pings.
Okay,
Pings. Pings.
GS. A mobile can also ring, It can also ping. Ping is usually a mobile when the sound comes for a message
Mm-hmm.
or a, WhatsApp message or
Ping.
any message. There's a
Mm-hmm.
sound. It's not a ringing sound. It's a ping.
Mm-hmm.
And in when you're using a turn of phrase, you can say, "I'll ping you today," meaning I'll just message you.
Yes, yes. Ping
I'll
you today.
ping you
Yeah.
today just to give you a time
Mhm.
when we can meet.
Okay.
Or you can say, "I'll call you."
Mm-hmm.
So you can use the word
Yeah.
call. What is the sound of a radio?
Radio.
How do you describe the sound of a radio? These days, very few people use radio, but
Yeah.
there was a word used those days.
Radio.
It's crackles.
Crackles.
Crackles. What happens is when you on the radio and tune the station, there's a
Mm.
frequency 96.7,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
89.1 frequency is there. When you're going to that frequency, it just makes a sound. You're
Yeah.
just connecting
Mm-hmm.
Voice of America or BBC or Akashvani or whatever. Or what is that Amin Sayani program? The songs, Binaka Geetmala, those days. So we should try that sound. And so it crackles.
Yeah.
Uh, the train, what sound does it make? A train whistles.
This is.
So whenever it goes past a station or goes past some area to stop, it generally gives a hoot. You can also say hoot,
Yeah.
Hoot. These days it whistles. Earlier days it used to hoot because it wasn't electric, so it was
Mm-hmm.
just making a sound like just to
Hoot.
tell
HOOT.
HWOT. Yeah, it's warning people I'm there or
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming, whatever it is, as the case may be. Okay, that's it. Just some sounds. Let's go to what were we last time on? We have five
Yeah.
minutes.
Last time you were talking about a few new words. Uh,
Yeah, synonyms. We were an
uh, last
after your
word was crisis.
crisis in C.
C. Yeah.
Okay,
We have
let's go.
started with C.
We started with C. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Let me see. Because I've built on the word what I called a windfall of words is
Rainfall. Yeah.
windfall was to increase the words to, if I can, to about 1,000.
Yeah.
I started with a target of 500 words, and I'm updating it every day because more and more words come and more synonyms to those words come. Criteria,
Mm-hmm.
ways to judge your work or way to judge the main key areas of
Okay.
your work
Yeah.
or criteria to judge anything. Okay. For example,
Yeah.
speaking criteria is pronunciation,
Mm.
vocabulary, flow, coherence.
Yeah.
There are criteria
Yeah.
to judge a speaker. It's a standard. It's a principle. Okay,
Mm.
you have to measure yourself with criteria, and the singular word is criterium, and criteria is a
Criterion.
criterium is singular, criteria is plural. Uh, there's another word, condone, condone. Slightly difficult word. It's not often or often used
Condom.
unless you know the meaning of it.
Mm.
Condone actually is support. Suppose
Support.
a friend of yours is talking about some action she's going to take. You can say, you don't agree with it, let's say. You don't support it. You can say, I don't condone her, but I think she has a valid point. In other words,
Mm-hmm.
I don't support her fully, but I
Mm-hmm.
think she has a valid point, which we must look into.